What up, what up, what up? This is your man Dre Day, Sportsway with Dre Day podcast, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own. Listen, I told y'all, man, I'm starting to cook. I'm starting to cook with that fish grease. Very sizzling, very sizzling. I done dropped 2 episodes. Well, I'm not gonna really say episodes, just 2 small little videos or whatnot, giving y'all my take on certain sports aspects of whatnot in the sports world. But this one right here is gonna be a short one. I ain't gonna hold up all your time, but I'm just basically going to acknowledge someone in the WNBA, because obviously in this young WNBA season, it seems like some reason or another, it seems like it's only one player that's getting all the praise and all the attention. And again, I love me some Caitlin Clark. I've been a fan of hers since she was at Iowa her sophomore year. I ain't talking about the last 2 years there. I'm talking about her sophomore year, where she was really starting to become the Caitlin Clark that we know now. When her and Paige Beckers was going back and forth. This is when Paige was the shining star, aside from her injuries. But that's neither here nor there. This little video we are going to now acknowledge. For y'all that are wrestling fans, Roman Reigns is the tribal chief. And basically when he speaks to the fans, he says, "Acknowledge me." Well, for this little video here, we are going to acknowledge the queen of the WNBA. We are going to bow down to the queen of the WNBA, and that will be A'ja Wilson. Right now, she's going to get her flowers, and it's my duty to give them to her because it's rightfully deserved. Again, this season, it's been everything about Caitlin Clark. Everything. With the numbers that A'ja Wilson is putting up so far this season, these are MVP type numbers already. Now, I get it. The season is young. They're only 8 games in. I think Indiana has more games than everybody, but as far as the Aces, they only have 8 games in. And A'ja Wilson is averaging 28, 12, and then everything else is 2. 28 rebounds, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Just a few nights ago against the Dallas Wings, she had 6 steals. And she got bloody in that game. Did anybody talk about that? I rest my case. But that's neither here nor there. What she is doing this season is historic. Now, I get the Connecticut Sun is undefeated. I get they have the best record. They haven't lost yet. Alyssa Thomas is going to do what she do. She's the triple-double machine. I think she's almost averaging a triple-double as well. So if you ask people out there, they're going to say maybe it's time for her to get an MVP. And I believe so. She's always in that conversation. But what A'ja Wilson is doing this year and how she is not being praised and how she's not being talked about is baffling to me. And it was my business and it was my obligation as a WNBA fan to do this video for her and acknowledge her, because this is someone who is a 2-time WNBA champion, undisputed WNBA champion, because they've gone back-to-back. They're going for a 3-peat this year. She is a 2-time WNBA MVP and finals MVP. So the girl is just racking up resumes. She's just racking up awards. And for her to be the best player in the game and not be talked about is a crime to me. It is a crime to me. People say, oh, she's not marketable. Yes, she is. The woman just put out a memoir book earlier this summer. Not earlier this summer, earlier this year. She just now got her, they agreed to do her sneaker, which will be which will be next year in 2025. She'll be launching her first sneaker. I can't wait for that. She has a statue at her old school, which is South Carolina. She's just amazing. What more do you want from this woman? But yet she can't get the praise and she can't get the flowers that she rightfully deserves. 4 or 5 games this season, she has put up 13 plus rebounds. She is a monster on defense this year. So she's going for the MVP award again. And she's going for the Defensive Player of the Year award again. She is by far the best player in the WNBA right now, and it's not even close. If you want to say Breonna Stewart is number 2, I get you. I respect that. I'm not going to argue with you. But A'ja Wilson is by far the number 1 player in the WNBA right now, and it's not even close. So for me, being a huge WNBA fan, and again, I love Caitlin Clark. I love the rookies that's out right now. But I just felt that it was my duty, it was my responsibility to do a small little video giving A'ja Wilson her flowers, giving her her props, giving her the acknowledgement that she so rightfully deserves. So, there you have it. And it doesn't help that she's fine. Like, listen, I can't help myself. I had to mention that. I had to mention that. When we talk about some of the baddest women in the WNBA, she might be number 1. She might be number 1. Like, listen, when they get the cameras and they show the squad, you know, going to the locker room, she rips the runway. She rips that runway. Got a lot of swag, got a lot of style to her, and I love every minute of it. Every minute of it. But again, I felt the need to do this. I had to do a short little video. I don't want to take up too much time. Again, I'm just starting to get the gist of this thing. So I don't want to be boring y'all with like 20 to 30-minute videos. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep this short and simple, real simple and plain. You know what I mean? And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. This is your man Dre Day, Sportswear with Dre Day podcast. The Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own. Like I said, man, if you are a WNBA fan, acknowledge the queen. Bow down to the queen. And that will be Queen A'ja Wilson. Crown her. Put the crown on her head. Because she so rightfully deserves it. She is the best player in the WNBA right now, and she needs to be talked about more, and that's why I did this video. So, A'ja Wilson, this is your man Dre Day from Sportswear with Dre Day podcast. If the powers that be, which is ESPN and Fox Sports, if they ain't gonna talk about you, your boy got you, all right? Your boy got you. Catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all be safe. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.